DRI and electric arc furnace technology will be available for people to use. The substances that to produce green steel, they will have to invest lot of money. The European countries and USA, they are giving lot of incentives to their companies to set up, and green steel will be costly. So whether people are willing to pay. In USA also, USA and Europe, people are not willing to pay extra for green steel. Unless and until they pay for green steel, it will be difficult to for the companies to give you green steel. But youngsters will definitely ask for material which is better. Globally, they will have to travel globally, and they will be now exporting abroad. So they will say they want green steel. These are the challenges because they need technology, they need trained manpower. But one thing is clear that the government, the people in the industry are working, they are conscious of the fact, either because of their own compulsion or because of their own requirement. So this ambition, free steel and everything is going to come. Whether it is power sector or any sector, decarbonization is the real companies are doing for it. Thank you for being steering me. I am definitely
one small correction. Actually, 100 gigawatts solar by 2022 it was done by REPA, and that was adopted by the MNRE. So for him, some figures to take. No, 100 gigawatt by 2022 was the first target, and 175 gigawatt renewable energy was the target. Government could not meet in 10 years the target. They fell short by 40 gigawatt exactly in 2020. We were 60, and even now when we are talking, we are 70 gigawatt. And you must, that is for solar. And for what happened at the same time, China walked this talk. They took my white paper from Tobias Engelmeyer of Bridge to India, and with my white paper on India, they developed 300 gigawatt plus. यही आपका नेबर है जो काम कर रहा है. तो आप जब उसके एमिशन की बात कर रहे हैं, बोला मैंने तो सोलर 3 गुना रहा है इंडिया से. And you see all manufacturing what we are talking, all that thing. लेकिन सर हम तो फैक्ट वाले हैं सर. We are the research guys. We are telling the government you're going on. क्या बात कर रहे हैं? देखिए, नहीं आप सुनिए तो सही, आप सुनिए तो सही. अभी आप बोल चुके हैं ना. अभी नेक्स्ट दो बार मिल सकते हैं. ठीक है. दूसरी चीज है 175 gigawatt. We fell short by almost 65 gigawatt. When the wind was there, that was putting up this. There were some structural issues, tariff and other things. Now they will be correcting it. So what is the new target for you? That's what we are discussing. So since you fell short, we told them, okay, you come down. That will well it will come. 400 gigawatts solar is the new target. REPA set shared with them now for 2027 because they could not do in 24. तो हमने 2027 कर रखा है. ये उसको ऐड करके 100 gigawatt और विंड और बाकी ऐड करके 500 gigawatt की बात है. और 2030 की बात करें तो हम कह रहे हैं 27, वो कह रहे हैं 30. बिकॉज दिस इज रीजन 27 करोगे तो आप वो 2050 के नीचे आओगे बिफोर मैरिटाइम. लाइक ऑल द स्टील प्लेयर्स आर रेडी, दे आर रेडी. इनके बिजनेस में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. कह रहे 2030. They have said that will be. So my problem is why the other side we are discussing 27. So this will remain a challenge. And bodies like us are local bodies which are not yes men of anybody, right? Neither we were before nor we are now. So and we are bringing the funds also. We are openly telling government, तुझे भी funds चाहिए, right? How many billions? You say this is not. You want to do good. You talk to us. You want 10 billion, 30 billion, 300 billion. Give a target. Come forward. Don't hide. You know, and another thing is we will not tolerate corruption for sure. We will like to audit, and 80% of the money has to be used and should be seen used. It will be audited. So these global funds are available as rightly somebody else also was saying. Funds available है. Honest रहिए, development करिए, जितना बनाना है करिए, speed up करिए. Don't play the task कि पहले ये हुआ था और अब ये हुआ. Maybe our growth rate will become slower if we put up small targets. In fact, this government has to embrace larger targets now because the ambition of the youngs is also not going to be sustainable. It has to go to the वो आपको अच्छा आप कह रहे हैं हम कॉस्टली देंगे, वो कहेंगे कॉस्टली क्या लेना, तुम एफिशिएंटली प्रोड्यूस करो यार, टेक्नोलॉजी अवेलेबल है.
इनिशियली तो कॉस्ट होगा ना
सर. आर्सेलर और मित्तल का आप आने के पहले मैंने बताया नंद्याला में स्टील प्लांट डाल रहा है. 1000 मेगावाट वो लेगा हमारी पिनापुरम स्कीम से. 6.68 gigawatt is the largest project in the country. It has gone federal. It's not a central government business. It is a state government is developing the largest project. So let us open our eyes. There are 5 states of India. I will name them: Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh will also include Gujarat, and the 5th big states which are not being seen are 2 states which have been divided, but together they are bigger than most states, and then Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. And massive investments are going.
The they were not there. This ArcelorMittal Tata Steel,
Yeah.
they have made us pay double the price which we are paying today.
ठीक है, हम सेल की बात नहीं कर रहे सर, हम सेल की सारी स्लैग तो आपसे लेनी है ना. So for example, steel bits,
Price की बात है.
the price to देखिए sir, that is a different matter. I am saying we have to keep the prices competitive. We can't just go on increasing. For example, नहीं कैसे आज देखिए हम रेगुलेटर कुछ नहीं कह रहा है. कोई 15 रुपीस की डोमेस्टिक टैरिफ है महाराष्ट्र में. Why 15 rupees? Why in Delhi 8? Why some other place 6 rupees? We have to have some standardization. What are the regulators doing? So our duty is not to go down to these fellows and say, भाई तुम जो कर रहे हो सब सही है. हमारा duty को course correct करना. So that is the last point I want to say as Reba. And all the best to all of you. We are fighters. We will remain fighters. हम yes में नहीं किसी को. And we are no credit. हम इंडिया को उस जगह ले जाएंगे जहाँ आप सोच नहीं सकते. You know, 10 trillion, 20 trillion, जितना भी करना करेंगे, लेकिन it has to be done today. We have to plan today, not tomorrow.
Your hand is raised in the audience. Sir.
Just a quick question, and there are a lot of debates going
Yeah,
around
yeah.
the
Hold on, hold on.
implication.
Hold on for the mic so that you come on record. Good, right.
Thank you. So there are several debates going on nowadays which have to do with the environmental implication of disposal of the solar panels
Yeah.
once we've used them. So would you like to throw some light with facts and figures on that? How true is that? How good is the solar energy in present day as compared to other options?
See, I'll tell you something. This question first will have to be raised from the lithium batteries. Because I have been challenging the government on the issue that pump storage करिए, ये lithium storage का business में जाएगी. Because they are talking of putting battery storage and powering the grid. That's a very dangerous concept. It will increase my tariff to 30 rupees and also create pollutants because lithium disposal is going to be a big hazard as an environmental issue. Drawing cobalt is an environmental issue. Drawing the nickel is an environmental issue. So इसके ऊपर अब बात शुरू हुई है. मतलब अभी तक कोई नहीं सोच रहा था बनाओ इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल. अब वो बात शुरू हो. And that's why we are promoting CBG based. Where we are saying life extension of the automotive rather than life extension of the fuel program. Even ethanol I am not with that. मैं कहता हूँ इथेनॉल बनाइए, आप ब्लेंडिंग ही करोगे 20% के बाद तो पहुंचोगे नहीं, जबकि सीबीजी में मैं 100% कंबस्ट करूंगा फ्यूल को, तो मैं आईसी इंजन्स में वो कंबस्ट करूँ. और अभी कंपटीशन किसकी है? इट इज बिटवीन द इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल एंड द सीएनजी व्हीकल. तो इससे सीएनजी व्हीकल्स को प्रमोट करूँ कि सीबीजी यूज करें rather than electric व्हीकल. सो वन आंसर आई गिव यू रिगार्डिंग सोलर. हार्ड ट्रूथ, आफ्टर 25 years the life cycle, but actually what I know as a technologist is these panels will last more than 25 years. It's just like the thermal, that there will be a life extension of 35 years now. Nobody is going to throw it out. But efficiencies at that time will be lower, much higher than the panels of today. So basically ये इतना बड़ा immediate challenge नहीं है. But yes, industry has to wake up. They have to treat the electronic waste there, and they have to see. The big problem is silver is being used to manufacture full automotive, and we have in 10 years all silver banned. You have an alternative material for that. Nobody is thinking. So ये चीजें lithium का कितना लाइफ है? Lithium की लाइफ भी 10-12 साल 15 साल. So people have to think not to go to lithium batteries, but more environment sustainable stuff if they want to use batteries. My view is electric vehicle will be hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle, and not this. So I've seen this in 2009 in Canada. I traveled to Reformer Technology. It is using gas. Before it came, I talked about it. That I would make as much CBM as possible from coal with my 350 ton. I'm not keeping quiet. I'm not listening to the rest. And then I will sequestrate the carbon trap for your answer. तो ये काम हम करेंगे और ये मैं बीएचएल के साथ कर रहा हूँ काम. सो ऐसा नहीं कि हम नहीं कर रहे. हमारा पॉइंट है कि यू बी प्रैक्टिकल, डोंट टॉक एक्सट्रीम्स. इफ द बेस्ट टेल्स यू ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन, डोंट टेक इट एज इट इज. आई डोंट नो द कलर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन. हाइड्रोजन इज जस्ट ग्रीन. वंस इट इज हाइड्रोजन, इट इज यूजेबल एज क्लीन हाइड्रोजन. सो माय सोर्स डज नॉट मैटर. ओनली थिंग इज आई विल नॉट मेक ग्रे हाइड्रोजन जिसमें मैं कार्बन इंटेंसिव फेंक. दैट इज द ओनली प्रॉब्लम. सो आई होप आई आंसर्ड. सो चैलेंज इज देयर बिग टाइम in solar waste disposal, but I think people have broken it since last year. अभी करना शुरू किया, लेकिन I know that they have to work on a life extension program of solar panels. जो 25 year PPA खत्म हो गए, they will still continue to supply the grid. So government will have to make a policy of extending that PPA and extending those PPAs of those projects, continuing their life for another 10-15 years before they shift and they have the land to do that. So I hope we have answered in this limited time whatever we can. Best of luck to all of you. Yes, sir.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashish Lakhani. I am from PrepTech Mumbai. We are catering to oil and gas sector since long, and we are till now working for hydrocarbon sector and intend to move in hydrogen sector. In hydrocarbon, we have all standardization done. क्या डिजाइन प्रेशर है, क्या टेम्परेचर है, कितना मीट्रिक टन का इतना वॉल्यूम होगा. But in hydrogen, to be very honest, since last 2 years, we have supported more than 5 to 6 companies for design and supply of hydrogen bullets, hydrogen spheres, hydrogen vessels. But there is no proper standardization of what they want.
Yeah.
Whenever we seek any information, I don't know, they are not deliberately not sharing, or actually there is no standardization available. Like हम बता रहे हैं, you want to store this much of hydrogen, what is the equivalent water capacity? What is the design pressure you want to store? What is the design code you want to go? What are the metallurgy? But 6 companies, they give us 6 different answers. So if you see from a manufacturing point of view, certain sort of standardization is required. Unless and until, since even I visited EDIPEC, there was a dedicated hydrogen pavilion for that. I visited so many exhibitors. All of them are just, I can see they are talking all fancy words, but actually implementation, actually standardization, what things they want, there is no thought clarity. So hydrogen word is sounding very good, but I don't know what standardization, how it will be implemented, all kind of things. I request REPA as a renewable, you want to get into this, please get some standardization which will help us and expedite what we are looking for our future.
So I'll tell you something from the solar side. When solar started, and even now, and I have been talking on standardizing solar photovoltaic design for a long time with MNRE. I don't think they have waken up. They are not involved properly. Because suppose you are a developer. I'm not taking names. Suppose you are a developer. You come, you quote a tariff. Let's say 2 rupees 92 paisa and 3 rupees mein aap solar chana chahote. What is the control anybody will have when you are the responsible for operating the plant for 25 years? What rights do I have to tell you to use this or use X, Y, Z? So आप जो standardization की बात कर रहे हैं जो पुराना टाइम है, it will only lay a benchmark. It can't be hard to like in the past. Like we have now 70 gigawatt of solar. So what was the standardization of those? So there were some benchmarks which was developed by REPA. हमने कुछ benchmarks MNRE को दिए कि ये benchmark performance होगा, ये benchmark output होगा, ये material का benchmark होगा, ये प्लान. तो benchmark में काम चल रहा है. Because there is no standard for solar. Now they want it, but then that will be only for heating your water and these पे काम कर लेंगे. 3-star, 4-star, refrigerator कर लेंगे, पंखा बना देंगे. लेकिन to develop large capacity project, you must allow enough play in the technology perspective. So technology is not a compartmentalized business. I come from a hardcore engineering time. I'm an NIT Kurukshetra alumnus. I've done engineering. I say don't discuss too much engineering. See a play of 20%. Because I'll tell you the Greenco plant which I was discussing some time back. It is using 1000 megawatt, already operating 1000 megawatt of solar in the park. And they have done everything very differently from the rest. And how they are getting output is a trade secret. But I know what they have done. Today you can't get an efficiency of 29% from solar system. But they are getting. Because they have done something with the inverters. I can't discuss right now. but मैं बताऊंगा आपको क्या किया. So basically वो आप जैसे जाओगे ना, जो डेवलपर है वो बताएगा, क्योंकि डेवलपर में भी टेक्नोलॉजी, और वो इसलिए बनाएगा क्योंकि उसको बिजली रेगुलर देंगे. उसका पैसा तो होगा जो 100% जो कैपेसिटी कॉन्ट्रैक्टेड है इन द पीपीए, वो जब डालेगा ग्रिड में तो उसको फुल पैसे मिलेंगे, उससे कम जाएगा उसकी प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इफेक्ट होगी. तो ये कुछ चीजें हैं which it is not only standardization, it is also that allowing people to improve and go to their depth. The problem with my system is it says आप इससे ऊपर नहीं लगा सकते. That means when you standardize in the soul, आप lowest denomination of standardize करें. I'm not against standardization. I'm saying be careful about the word standardization. It doesn't allow you to bring new tech or advanced tech or implement. For example, PERC. Some people are using PERC channel panels, others are not using. तो tariff दोनों की same है. ये PERC वाला खुद क्यों डाल रहा है? So that fellow is a forward-looking businessman. उसकी profitability long run में उसकी बन रही है. क्योंकि efficiency बढ़ा ली उसने. Same space उसने area आप 5 एकड़ पर मेगावाट यूज कर रहे हो, 4 का यूज कर रहा है. So we are not seeing all this. ये अभी इसको कैसे स्टैंडर्डाइज करोगे? आप 4 भी लगाओगे, आप 5 एकड़ ही लोगे, तो आप अपर लिमिट लोगे 5 एकड़ पर मेगावाट फॉर सोलर. Why I gave you this example of solar industry, there was no standardization, it's just driving to some extent. But careful part is, a developer, if he comes, he will not give you the project if you put up benchmarks saying कि आप ये कह सकते हैं मिनिमम ये होनी चाहिए. आप ये नहीं कह सकते वो हायर एफिशिएंसी का पैनल, अब वो हायर एफिशिएंसी का लगाएगा तो आप उसको इंसेंटिव नहीं दे रहे. ये प्रोडक्टिव इंसेंटिव की बात कर रहे हैं. लार्जेस्ट सोलर मैन्युफैक्चरर इंडिया रेन्यूसिस ने मना कर दिया और वो अभी भी चाइनीज से टक्कर ले रहा है. वो मुंबई पातन में गया, ही लूज द केमिकल प्लांट. उसने कहा हमें फायदा इसका, हमें फायदा ही नहीं पीएलसी अपना प्रोडक्शन इंसेंटिव का. So government needs to see all this. Why a big manufacturer with 4 gigawatt capacity has not used the production incentive? What was the reason they rejected it and successful in Patalganga? So it is not that everything is clean कि ये कर दिया तो हो गया. It is the two-way approach. The government, the industry, and the community that actually invests, which is the developer. Because EPC people don't invest. They actually make the project. But it is the developer who invests. So you cannot tell Adani कि अब तुमने ये लगाना है, हमने ये तुमको मतलब we are blocking you. अगर आप उसको कह रहे हो तो सबको कह दो, टेंडर में कह दो कि ये कंडीशन फुलफिल होंगे तो वही तुम लगा सकते हो. अब फिर आप टैरिफ की बात करोगे, बोलेगा ठीक है ये लगाएगा हमने, फिर सारे आएंगे ना लॉबी बना के कि अब हम 2.5 रुपये पाव नहीं देंगे, हम 4 रुपये देंगे. So ये स्टैंडर्डाइजेशन की कुछ डिफिकल्टीज भी है. It's a very 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 long subject. I've seen this for my life. नहीं हुआ है मैं आपको कह रहा हूँ लिमिटेड होता है. मैं बेंचमार्क नहीं वो भी आएगा आपको बता रहा हूँ, वो भी आएगा इसी तरह से. It's a developing stage.
Hydrogen is still, people are across the world, people are grappling with the idea for the more than, I think 100 projects across the world.
देखो हम तो कर रहे हैं. We are working. नहीं, I am working on it. I will assure you, I am working on it. But I am just warning one signal. There cannot be a blatant standardization. There can be a general capacity. आप बोले इससे अच्छा आप देंगे तो आप इंसेंटिवाइज भी करो. कोई अगर बेटर एफिशिएंसी लगाए तो इंसेंटिवाइज करो. So this is a very long topic. But country needs standardization, no doubt. But not compartmentalized, digitized stuff. Then you are done. Thank you, my friends.
All right.